Yesterday I played a unique game called Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. And by chance I saw there's also a game called Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so that looks like it was recounting all of the events from, dare I say it, the first game, the Inside game. And it's nice to see that we have an animation this time around. An outside perspective, because she could only see red, I remember. You saw her recounting her steps. You saw her trying to pick the milk, finding out to pay for it, but just holding the bill, ending up doing nothing. So, I can't click continue because I haven't opened this before. Let's see how it continues. I suppose that's her perspective again because everything is red. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. I suppose this directly follows up from the last game where Mom said, go to your room. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Learning to ignore it, I suppose. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. Time sure was flying past as we were standing outside a convenience store. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly, always the mocking in your mind. With the visions, with the voices. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure. I break into a run and dash towards the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? Arguing with one of her thoughts? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? All of the thoughts. A couple of universes in this young girl's mind. Conflicting ones at that. I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. It sounds like you can never really complete the thoughts with all of those million kinds of logic that are conflicting. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Another hallucination, I bet? Not just the eyes part? Because we gave the milk to a mother, didn't we? Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in the store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store. Well, never say never. Which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. Well, we were just doing as we were told. We got milk from home. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. Is Mother gonna like that we leave the room though? We were supposed to go to bed. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. Oh, we were first walking through the kitchen and then to our room, weren't we? I'm a bit disoriented. There's Mother now. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body, like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp, like a blade. Again. I start questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me. This is a particularly rough, hallucinating episode. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time. But why do I feel so hot? You know, in Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, we learned that the father had perished. Maybe Mother is not real at this point. Maybe we live alone. Because I fail to see how Mother does not realize how bad our situation is. Do we have such a mask that we can camouflage everything we're going through? Like, I just find it hard to believe if it becomes this bad as it is now. Like, who knows, but still. Maybe we're just imagining Mom being alive, especially if she looked... She looked like this. She had a face like this, I think. But then who is this? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. Or maybe it's our mother or someone else injecting us with the medicine we're supposed to take. That they see that we're having like some weird seizure or so they're injecting us with strong medicine. I mean, some of the strongest stuff go directly through the veins, doesn't it? I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Again, if this is like a real hallucination, but like an augmented version of reality, I guess you have to like be a little bit firm when someone has a seizure. But I don't even know where to begin. Kill me. Kill me. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I tried to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Wait, was this supposed to be the bag of milk? Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. Thought. Okay, vision is a bit more back to normal now. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I wash my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. It feels like she's just talking about all the thoughts in her mind. In Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, we saw more distinguished, like a more distinguished conversation. We could see who were the thoughts, who was her, who were we. Here it feels like everything is coming through the same dialogue. So that's a narrative experience. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. In a way, it seems like you're dreaming a bit during the day as well. It feels like, judging by the last game, and actually the start of this game as well, that you have like some reality, like 20% reality, 80% dream. Like dreams seeping into reality and taking over. So, as if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left, and now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. I can relate. I stay up way too late. And I don't want to sleep at all, but once I fall asleep and morning comes, I want to keep dreaming, I want to keep sleeping. Because a lot of people can relate to that. But yeah. I suppose that's how it is for a lot of people. That's a lot of pills. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. So you... like box consisting of pills, or do you have to take many different kinds of medicine? It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately, since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Wow. The stronger the medicine, the more important it is to really follow the dosage and make sure you're taking the right medicine, after all. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. No, it's not food. But you should take a better look at it and regulate your dosage appropriately. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder, and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright, red liquid pours out. Filthy, red liquid. Isn't it supposed to be very powdery and all? Is this another hallucination? Red even. The pill flies straight to the waistbin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Well, as long as it's not milk, am I right? Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No. I don't even want to look at it. Like it puts you in a really deep sleep, like a really powerful sleeping agent. Because if you sleep deep, I think you either don't dream much or you don't remember much of it. Like I typically remember most of my dreams in the morning, when my sleep is much lighter. That is when I dream. So one medicine to put you to sleep, and other kinds of medicine to make you get through the day. One for night, one for day. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. Yeah, you admitted earlier that you were good at wasting time. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. So, let me get this straight, you're not taking any of the pills? Because no wonder everything is going haywire in that case. I invent my own medicine instead, and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Placebo of placebo, the placeboception. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes do not hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me and make sure that you take your medicine. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I think of something myself. She was also very scary last time, so maybe that won't make you sleep much either. Directly after talking with her. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder, who's going to be my conversation partner? My role to shine, my time to shine has come. Hey. Oh, okay. We're being contacted, I think. Or is that me talking? Hey, long time no see. Oh really, have you been blocking me away from that long? How many milks have you gotten since the last time we talked? Because I assume this was following up directly from last game. But then again, time really flies away for you. Oh yeah, there we go. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. You know, we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. There you go, bullying me again. No, this was like a playful one. Playful thing. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit. Well, sure I am. No. I remember last time when I got too much on her nerves, she deleted me. I don't want to annoy her too much. I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. Also a t-shirt. Forbidden. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No. You've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? But Mother also said you had to go to bed. Listen to your inner monologue. I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? The placebo medicine? That's not even real. Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. I don't work for you. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I noticed when you deleted me. I am so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Well, a change of mood is the subject at hand here, I think. Remember yourself a couple of hours ago. I don't know what you mean. All of them are stop lying, so I hope this doesn't annoy her. I still don't understand. Whatever, unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? You're not, no. Give me a no option, come on. Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. Oh, come on. That was fast, but not as expected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. Like I'm the one in charge, as in multiple thoughts or multiple beings in their mind. Who gets to steer her mind now? I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me. Trying not to drown in their giggling. But then, me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile. Bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. What is this we're counting? Are you an alien? I mean, I'm intrigued. This is I'm not sure if this is like a mastermind intelligence or if you're an alien or what is going on here. As long as you can keep track of this, because you lost me at 2 squared. I feel better. Okay, good. But my head is splitting apart now. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep on blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. We sound a bit nicer now, at least. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know, and pay for it. Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? You threw it away so that I, as part of your mind, wouldn't help you focus. So when you take medicine, it's as if someone else is taking control. Feeling more calm and feeling more collected is like somebody else. Like, I don't know what to take from this. And I think that's what makes it so interesting. I feel there's so many ways to interpret this. Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? Yes. Somehow I find it hard to believe. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true. The pain subsided for a bit at a time, but now I feel it tripled in force. It hurts so bad. You know what to do. Drink your medicine. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood in transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. How could you... Like, imagining how it travels down your insides. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. It sounds like she's not alone when she takes the medicine. Somehow. You would assume it was the other way around. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. A nice trick. It's like a party trick. It's like a Mr. Bean on vacation. Or in LA, whatever that movie was. A big catastrophe movie. I lie on the floor. No, girl, go to bed. I lie on the floor, I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. How can you focus in on the water in the pipes? Wasn't there like a lot of sound outside? Did you manage to completely block that out? I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Is that a face behind me? Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. I mean, you're obviously talking out loud. Isn't your mother gonna hear that? So you're just gonna lay there on the floor? What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Alright. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. You want to lay down for a bit, you don't want to talk, I don't want to annoy you. I'm gonna ... I'm still afraid of her deleting me. I've learned. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head. No, I'm not annoying you. I'm not annoying you right now, I'm keeping quiet. That are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my cork board. How do you do that? How do you even visualize that? In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts. They're fireflies now. They start swirling all over the ceiling on their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough, I hate you. What? I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? No. A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone, if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better, believe me. And now, start over. Reset. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. I now changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. You said you didn't want to talk. You just wanted to lay there for a while. Oh well. I'm having a hard time without your help. Aww. No, don't oh yeah, fine. Don't just be silent now. If she needs our help, we shall help. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. You told them that you hated them, or me maybe. Like lashing out at me. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts, or else. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. A hypersensitivity, maybe? Will you help me? Please tell me you will help me. Come on, stop bullying. How is that bullying you? I literally said nothing. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing, I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? Oh, you're choking yourself? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They are so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Is this supposed to be your eye? Did he bring milk? Did you drink milk? Who's he? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another. Will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another. All my eyelashes, one after another. If I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then... Here, drink some milk. Oh, no. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. You had an episode of something. I don't know what it was, but it was something. And I'm pretty sure you should have taken your medicine. So please do. Well, that was surely something, indeed. Will you tell me or not? I'm not sure if we should probe this because that didn't but maybe that's what probed the episode in the first place. About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, 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 and no. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places and that's it. Why? Because it causes you peace of mind. Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I prefer this. I prefer this. I don't want to annoy her. I don't and I won't. Alright then. So we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. I'm just playing this visual novel and something inevitably happens. I don't need it to be a point-and-click for that to happen. It sounds so fun. And what about the thing you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? The things what? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. I want to know the best part. You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choices situation. Yeah, me too, because I don't want you to erase me. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? Well, no. You're such a handful. You already proved that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue? This is a light probe. This is not harsh. I'm gonna do this. Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowee. There's smoke coming from our clothes. That sounds a bit conflicting. We're gonna stay on the happy side. Wowee. I guess it's just the imagination, like, it's a firefly. So since it was under a sweater, my sweater is now on fire. We're not gonna cause any negative emotions there. We're already as unstable as we are. I carefully grab the firefly. Well, you don't grab it, you let it grab you. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was in order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. Home as in your mind. Back into your mind you go. It tickles. One down, let's look for the others. Yeah. This is so weird. It's gonna be morning soon. Do we get to sleep at all? Okay. No, but that was loud. Well. Okay, what about the... We sleep in a sleeping bag? Don't we have a bed? This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature could be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. Why don't you have a bed? They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items. Close your eyes and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Because that's the end goal anyway. Huh? I gently slap my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a dog at this time, but right now I can't. Yeah, because one of your thoughts woke you up again. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside? Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always cause insomnia, just like tonight. What? I said searching here is meaningless. Oh, fine, I'll just trust you with that. Well, this seems like a place a firefly would fly off to. It's not easy to get out of here. Ah, yeah. It looked a bit more easy to fly through than... Wait, what's this? Is this an air conditioner? I look up towards a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but... They became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. If a cockroach becomes a firefly, it is now a firefly, not a cockroach. Unless the cockroach gave birth to fireflies. I'm not sure of the thought process here. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I'll pretend I do. What about the rucksack? I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special. Mostly just all sorts of books. So it sounds like you're doing this on purpose now. That you have control, you know what's in there and all, but you playfully change the contents in your mind. Voluntarily and all. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Oh. Okay. Huh. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Well, we don't know how she was before her father's passing, which I assume is what really made her ill. She might have been a little bit ill beforehand as well, but the father's passing, I believe, really messed with her mentally. And she also says she has a physical disability since then. So it's not all in the head. There is something physically as well, but what? She didn't want to talk about it back then. Maybe she will later today. All right. What did you do? What did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright. Not like at home. That's it. Don't rush me. Let me remember. Well, if you had so much fun there, if you had half the fun you claim to have had, then you must have a lot more to remember about school. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. Oh, so you slept over at school. Like a dormitory sort of thing. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. School's not for everyone. Well, school is for everyone, but liking school is not for everyone. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. It feels more like you falling in love with the thought of liking school, without remembering much of it. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? Is that the day of the accident? The incident with your father? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual, so he's still alive at this point. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also... What? Did you have to, like... What's the name? Well, you have to do the same year over again or so? I also realized that some time ago the tasks were way too easy. Or it could just be that you are... well, too developed. That you find it a little bit boring, maybe, because it's so easy for you. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner and went to our rooms. To our rooms. If it was your brother or something, that sounds more like it, but like your father and you went to your rooms. Well, she has an interesting way of talking. I guess that day has absolutely no special meaning for you. Don't put it like that. What happened then? I don't remember. And does it even matter? Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Please? It's the magic word, please. Oh, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I need to grow up. Aha. That's different. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Satisfied? Oh, I don't want to annoy her, but I really want to probe. I really want to probe. I'm interested in this now. Please don't take this the wrong way. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. That scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done? So much for the warm, happy memories, I guess. Then he pushed me into the car and we drove home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. Okay, I don't have any choice. I wasn't going to probe you even more because I'm pushing you to your limits right now, but it's my only choice. Forgive me. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. Why is the story changing so much? Like, it's a completely different story altogether now. I hate Mom so much. What happened next? Suddenly, I feel someone's eyes on my back, knowing that these moments should never ever be ignored. I turn around. But there's nothing there. What happened next? Hey, you're annoying. Try figuring this one out. Oh no, I should have done that. I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to be deleted. Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened. After what had happened. Inside a bag of milk. I look at my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts, and there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real. Sadly. Whatever. I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I manage to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean by you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. Oh, did we see another firefly? Are we rewarding her with fireflies? I look down and see that a small insect is crawling towards me from my bag. It's barely glowing, and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. Like yourself, you're getting tired. You're counting fireflies. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it, and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one is kinda sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. What about all this plant life on the shelf? That seems like a bug place. Right, insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The leaf smells of dust and cardboard. And death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. But it probably reminds the insects more of its natural habitat than a school bag. I don't know. Well, we kinda don't have a choice here, you know. Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw out the plants? Weren't you listening to me at all? What about your pills? Many of the pills were red. Maybe one of the fireflies is a pill. I look at the amount of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it, I don't. God, those pills seem to corrupt you for some reason. What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Hey, calm down, you already fixed that. You'll mostly die, why worry? Okay, calm down. Yes, because you ordered me to. Things could have been much worse. Yeah. I heave a deep sigh, come closer and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it. And along with them, a firefly, hooray! After circling above my head a couple of times, it finally lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Well, since it's in the pill section, it should enter through your mouth instead. Alright. What about all those papers hung up on a wall here? What are those? Ah, those. Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. Again. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the wall. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing to search or what? Okay, we are. We are. What's this? This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. Do you draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Yeah, it seems like every time you leave the house, it's a nightmare for you. Maybe you can ask your mom to buy one? Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Alright, once again, is Mom actually alive? Or are we just imagining her alive? Because this is weird. We mentioned Mom and she's like, who? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead? Well, she did say that she hated Mom, so maybe she makes her mom go away from her head. That her mom is dead to her. Unless Mom asks her to buy milk. Instead, so you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. Man, you're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is laying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Would I be able to think of another interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there, okay. I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad, I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh, are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see it? I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. Is it gonna be traumatizing? The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. The wind didn't do this. Your mind did this. Your memory did this. You want to start seeing it, in a way. Or you start thinking of the sketch and now you can't get it out of your head, so you have to see it. If I wait a little longer, the wind may close it. I won't have to look. If I wait a little longer, what's wrong with it? What did you draw? If I wait, open your eyes. Okay. No. It's okay, just do it. Why does this start feeling like, Like, who was it? Danny from The Shining and the Overlook Hotel. Tony and Danny. It's like, open your eyes. It's like pictures in a book, Danny. It's not real, it can't harm you. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. I'll just keep repeating myself. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings. Nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? Well, with your hallucinations, you might see the picture even though it's not on the right page. I don't know. Who knows what the near future is going to bring us. I don't know, did you? You're the smart one here. You tell me. I'm not smart. Next time, do not close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Did you draw something in like a manic state or something and you don't know what you drew? But it was very bad because it came from a very dark corner in your mind or so. Trust me. Do you draw like a circle again? The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outline of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that is in the past should stay in the past. Then why not do it like the plant and throw it away, if it's that bad? You couldn't convince me. That's it, I'm closing my eyes. Look, there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. Yeah, that's a hallucination, I think. Oh, okay, never mind. The firefly. That's what you wanted to see. The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. I'm still conflicted because the firefly is the embodiment of happy thoughts and calm, and her finally being able to go to sleep slowly. But there's also a page that terrifies her at the same time. I have to navigate in this airy forest of airy pictures in order to find a firefly. The buzz that always has been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you make me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up in, and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. Maybe the firefly has seen some shit. The firefly surely saw that picture, right? It spent some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down, and it goes to sleep. Phew. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Okay, where shall we check now? Is this a mouse hole in the wall? Jesus. Okay, the trash can. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. I suppose I cannot disagree with you here. Finish searching. I managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Well, are you still sad? Let's see, why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You don't always have to be positive, no. You can be happy without. As long as it's not too much negativity involved. But some positivity doesn't hurt. You shouldn't think too much, it hurts you. Sometimes you just have to let go and realize you're not always in control. And try to take some deep breaths. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? That could help. What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. Well, judging from milk inside a bag of milk, looking down from the balcony while taking some fresh air was part of the ritual, so to speak, after getting milk. So this being before bed might make you uncomfortable because it breaks that ritual, it breaks that pattern. But also maybe it reminds you of how your dad died. I do not think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but no. I feel like someone is watching me. There's no way somebody cares about you that much. That sounds like a double ouch. Like nobody cares about her, and she's not important enough as well. Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with a silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Then go to sleep. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Sleep away one day at a time. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk, and yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. Well, if something happens to you, something happens to me, you know, I'm part of your mind. You revealed last game. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. Oh dear. Oh dear. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then. Because that means I will disappear. But you seem to enjoy my company. No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really small one. What is it? I blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow? Like reminding you of all the other things? No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? Do you want me to shut up again? I nervously scratch my wrist and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute. You're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Well, my question to you is, can you even live without me? Because you keep saying that you don't like it being so silent. You like my company, and now, by not taking your medicine, I will disappear? Maybe? Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully, you wanted to tell me. No, you. No, you. Well, she's slowly falling asleep. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams won't come anymore. Oh yeah, you said that. Well, some of the pills cost the dreams to disappear, not all of them. You should take the pills that help you. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know, it was a joke. Okay, you bully. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weirder and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know. Okay, is that why milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk is such a hallucinative experience? Because you're suffering from a week long of insomnia? Like, when do you start hallucinating mildly? I think it's after 48 hours, 60 hours, 40 hours. So maybe it's not usually as bad as this. It was scary, you know. Well, yeah. But it sounds like you're used to it as well. Then one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. I suppose it's your like it's some sort of sleep paralysis, maybe? Like your mind wants to go to sleep and craves going to sleep. You're half awake, half asleep. Maybe. It was horrible, I bet. It does sound like living hell. And well deserved, I guess. Yeah, well. It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, it stopped. I stopped. But the silhouettes, letter, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. So you stopped having insomnia, and you still have all of these symptoms. Am I getting it right? They always follow in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kinda scared of them, and can't even argue with them. But today, well, are you still too scared to tell me? Of course, they are still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. I don't speak alien language, alien sign language. Do you want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. And I was trying so hard there. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Nobody can hear you. Relax. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly, but it's not. And meaningless. Yeah, but I suppose lots of random thoughts make you drift off to sleep. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. No, that's how you stay awake. Boring. Unless it's boring. Fine. Close your eyes. This is the ambience from the first game, I think. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. An awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Why is the narration purple? Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. Wait, is that supposed to be me? Like a manifestation of me in her daydream state, imagining things. It's like Tony and Danny from The Shining all over again. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry. The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, would anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. That doesn't sound less creepy the way you worded that, but okay. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Oh. We're going to that store. Is that why we have that same ambience? Or a similar one? Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Oh, my throat. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is his name is stupid. Are we going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way, he says, with an airy smile and gaze. And to the left of him, it looks like a tree is gazing back at me. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you. I don't like you. It sounds like you were honest from the get-go, but now you're more direct. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Yeah, your gaze tells me you like me. Your gaze yells at me that you like me a little bit too much for comfort. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. He must be counting his steps very quickly. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. This is like the protagonist split in two, isn't it? Like two versions of the protagonist, in a way. In the end, the trip took a bit longer than it should. Is this retracing the first game? After reaching the store's doors, we are greeted by a sign. 20 minutes. So I guess they're back in 20 minutes. It's in Russian. We're closing in 20 minutes. Okay, it's the reverse of what I said. But why would there be a sign that says they're closing in 20 minutes? There should be a sign that says I'm back in 20 minutes, but a sign that says we're closing in 20 minutes. Are they changing? Are they exchanging the sign every 5 minutes? We're closing in 15 minutes, we're closing in 10 minutes, we're closing in 5 minutes. We are closed. We're opening in 20 hours, we're opening in 21 hours, 19 hours, 18 hours, 17 hours. I can't even count. What the hell? Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have a special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Well, I just joked about this. I even randomly said every 5 minutes, and there you go. I am psychic. 20 minutes. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It sounds like me in the game and the protagonist back and forth, bullying each other. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. Ah, and what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell over the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says, "We're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, you're the one that wanted to go in, not me. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realize that we are lost. I cannot believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions. Sure. Hey, wait up. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently toward one of the few store's customers. They don't work here, but maybe they have their wits a bit more about. That person is standing with her back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I? I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry toward them. It's always nice to help someone in the shop, even though I don't work there. I remember fondly at one point, 2 shorter girls asked me to come over to get them a product from the top shelf that they were interested in, and I like helping out. It was cute. And also some other times when people ask me about, do you know where to find this? I remember like when a little girl in the store was looking for something in the like, what was it, some sort of cheese or something, and I helped them look for it. It's always nice to help out people who are nervous or otherwise don't know where something is, even if I don't know where it is. But I digress. I digress a lot, as I usually do. But yeah, helping out is fun. Oh yeah, I read this. Is he yours? Yeah, he's with me, I suppose, yeah. The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. It's probably how the protagonist feels in real life when they go to a store. Only when we turn around the corner, Tresca calms down. What was that? That was an allergic reaction to the real world. I got so scared. He said, "What? No, not again." Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He is crying. So is Tresca the protagonist now? And the girl is us? Because it sounds like, with the role, like the roles and all, can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who, me? Tresca pushes me away and runs off. Drat. And he was the one who wanted something here as well. At the edge of my vision, I see the store's staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you, move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that has formed after Tresca. I squeezed through toward him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. The waiting fee? What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is a retard too. That's not nice. You heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier, of much higher value than needed, even counting in all the stupid fees. Then grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Tresca. This is like an oddly therapeutic thing. Like going through the scenario of what could happen, very far-fetched things of what could happen in the stores, but going through everything like this. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right towards a gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. Ice cream. The protagonist said that one part of the road from here looks like an ice cream. I think that's part home. And another direction was something else. I don't remember what it was, but one direction was ice cream. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know. He turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. Milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk, a game by Nikita Krivkov. Oh, poor girl. I'm not even sure what happened. What without her? I think she finally drifted off to sleep. Maybe not deep sleep, but some sort of sleep. And that's at least good. And I think the mind tries to go through different scenarios when you're out socializing, when you're out trying to function in the real world. Like the mind does try to therapeutically heal itself a little bit when you sleep. But what was that? I mean, she did say that she's not going to take her medicine anymore. And the medicine somehow spawns this other voice, this other person in her head. Like something that tries to talk sense into her. But she feels too dependent on it. And she also misses the dreams, which is also a side effect. No dreams of the pills. And she said that since she stopped taking the pills, he will no longer be there anymore in the morning. So did she dream of him? But it felt like they changed places. Like she was suddenly more in control than he was. Which I suppose is good, that she sort of manages to heal and jump into it. Take charge. And maybe by the very end, as Tresca walks away towards the highway, that is that voice going away, and she wakes up crying because she does miss him, but she also misses having dreams. I don't know. I don't know what this is about. Maybe I can play this one more later. Maybe there's another ending. But for now, this will be it for this episode. I played Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, and today's episode was Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. Thank you so much for watching, and have a pleasant night.